Hello, hello, here I am. Hello, here I am in cold Oregon. Yeah, we're having a cold spell. And I'm here to be part of the premiere of my one of my um, videos that's called, sorry, I'm getting messages. Um, it's called Aging is Beautiful. It's an experimental, kind of interesting uh, video that I made that is about the art that I create, which is about aging female. And I made it a while ago. Oh, I'm getting messages. Second. I'm in a live chat. We'll contact you soon. And I'm going to put that in there. Okay. Um, okay. So I'm sending the chat info to somebody that wanted to know if what I was up to. So what I'm going to talk about today is a little bit related to the film that I made that uses some of the images that I produce for a series that I started in 2016, 15, 16, something like that, that focused on the work, the problem about aging, being female, aging in particularly in the USA, in our culture. Uh, it happens in other cultures, but I live here, so I'm talking about that. And I decided to use my art making ability to communicate my personal experience. And over the years that I've been making art, which are many, I would say 45 or 50 years of art making, I use my personal experience to communicate through visual art. Mostly that was analog work. Um, Now I'm doing a lot of digital, and I'm making pieces using my iPad. I have a newish iPad, pretty big one actually, and I have a variety of um, apps that I use on for editing. Um, and I sometimes show those on the live that I do, but I have a number. You can let's see. Can you see that? Yeah. These. So I have a number that I use for video, and I also have a number that I use for photo apps. Let's see if I can get it so it's not reflecting so much. Whoops. Here we go. Yeah. So that's what I do, and I create. I've been creating artwork for a number of years, and this digital work is about the sixth cohesive body of work that I've made over the years of my creating. Before 2014, 15, I did almost entirely analog work, transfer printing, and ink pen, and analog photography, film, actual film that you put in a camera, and a number of other uh, ways that I made. I did some painting for a while, and then, uh, as I said a few years ago, I started using digital, and then during the pandemic, pretty much making digital the whole time. So I'm also going to show you some other product that I make using the Portrait of a Woman series. I also make these cards that have the images that I have created. And you can get these from me directly if you wanted to do that. But I also sell them at a place called the Red Barn here in Eugene, Oregon. And also on my Patreon page, which I'll put a link in the chat, you can support me there and receive them either in person if you're near me, or also they can be shipped to you. I sell them on the Patreon page. They are one per month. And here's a few more that are going to a patron in 2022. I have been delivering to her for quite a while. Let's go up close a little bit. This one was sold as a big copy to a friend of mine. This looks a lot like me, only a bit younger. So those are the cards that I have been producing for some time from the Portrait of a Woman series. And also another way that I have produced the work is, I'm going to actually bring this up a little bit. Here's a piece that I actually just posted on my Instagram, the beginning of the process of creating this image. I will be sharing that image again, and it's also that video of using Alien Sky and Blackie, which is the self-portrait black and white app that I use. And the Alien Sky is the one that allows me to put planets and stars and many wonderful celestial pieces into a piece that I make. And then this other one I made is a multiple print of myself that's more focused on me as an adjusted portrait. And of course, if you want to work with me individually, that's true. One other way that I make art from those pieces, and a couple of years ago, I participated in a small works challenge with Sergio Gomez, the group called Art Next Level. And I made pieces that I created through using metal and wood, and also mounted images on the piece. They're sculptural in a way, and I'm going to show those to you. And these, you can see they have a mount on the back with a clip, and this box, it's not really a box, it's a piece of wood with bumpers, information about the piece, and metal, and then mounted away from the metal. And there is that lovely image that I showed you in a card. She's called Twin. And she showed in a different form in a show right before COVID. I like how it is up off the page, up off the metal. And I've shared this on TikTok also. I'm on a variety of social media platforms. And I think I'll put all of that in the chat. Oh, no. So I'm going to get my platform information, and I'm going to share that in the chat here. I have Patreon. I have my own website, as well as Portfolio Online and Instagram and Facebook pages. I'm also on Twitter and, as I said, TikTok. But if you want to support me, you can go to that Patreon page there in the very top. I'm gonna make that go. Okay, doesn't want to go. All right, later. So let's see. There's the Patreon page. It didn't. I think it had too much in it, and it so it didn't want to do it. So, oh wait. The premiere is coming up in about 3 minutes, and I am going to put some other links in the chat. So that those of you that watch this after the fact can then click through to other events. One event that's coming up in Eugene, Oregon is I have a number of videos slightly similar to what I'm about to premiere that will show in a downtown area where I live. There's a group of people called the Joy and Grief. It's called the Joy and Grief Project, and I'm going to be showing some films that have to do with joy, which is my love of bike riding. I bike every day. I do a lot of film and art around biking on my More Art Instagram page. Let's see if this will go through. Okay, now it will show you a few of my other ways that you can get in touch with me. And here are my Facebook pages. I used to work before COVID. I was an exhibit designer and gallery director. And because of that, I have another Facebook page that's about art consulting. And I will be offering one-on-one consulting and also teaching of what I know, which has to do with iPad and techniques that are featured on my YouTube channel. The deckling of edges for pieces and transfer solvent and packing tape transfers. The packing tape transfer video is on my page. What else is on not on my page, on my channel. I do a lot of video work, and like you'll see in this experimental film, it's coming up. The premiere is going to start shortly, and I'm toggling between the live and the premiere of the film. I've gone almost 15 minutes here, and I haven't had, there's no questions to answer, but I hope you will enjoy the premiere. I can hear the music happening on this. I'm going to turn that on. It's got a couple minutes until it goes live. I can see it happening. It's a kind of fun, playful video that plays with the idea of aging and also birth and death. It's got some interesting sound in it. And I'd be curious your experience of that film. I did name it Aging is Beautiful. It's a we're all, I think I'm trying to get to that place of embracing aging, and part of what I'm communicating is my own internal process about aging female, which I started off talking about in the beginning, and now I'm showing you an experimental film that's about an artist's feeling about aging. And I'm probably, as soon as it premieres, I'm going to stop here. And I'm also going to say hello to those people who I probably, I'm hesitating because I think I'm going to use this video to share with my email list. So I'm going to say hi to you here at the end. It's there it goes. It's going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And thank you. And I think that'll be it for now. Take care.